Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rob with Next Truck Sales, and I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to our 2009 Volvo VNL780 featuring a Volvo D13 engine and an iShift automatic transmission. I'll take you through the truck, show you all the blemishes, get it running for you, let you have a listen to the engine as well as show you the blow-by on the engine, and just give you a little bit of a description of what we do. And if you're interested in purchasing this truck, how you'd go about doing that. So having a look here, the truck's got lots of miles, but it does run good. It was traded in on a newer truck of ours. Grille obviously missing all the chrome. Headlights are faded. This is an excellent price point truck, but it is looking kind of wore out. Probably could use a new set of headlights. A little scuff here, some screws holding the bumper together. We've got some new style Volvo mirrors on the hood. Get a look here, it's a nice red. Doesn't look too rusty. We'll have a look inside the doors, see what we've got going on for corrosion in and around the doors and the bunk panels, as well as the frame. So let's have a look here. We've got some, looks like some silicone holding the skirt together. Frame has got corrosion on it. Looks like mostly surface, nothing too scaggy. We've got a big dent there in the back wall of the cab. Looks like I've seen this before on another truck. I think they try to jack the cab up in order to get at the to replace the cab shocks, and they end up bending it. It's not a good lift point. Over here we've got some corrosion on the wall. Give that a poke. It's solid, but it's definitely crusty. We've got fuel tank here. I can't see the size. Looks like a 150 just based on the length. We've got a Holland 3500 sliding fifth wheel, moves about 2 feet. And the fifth wheel is about halfway worn down. Hercules 11R tires, Virgins at about 70-80%. All aluminum wheels, drum brakes. The bags are down. It's been sitting outside for a couple of hours. Might have a small leak of sort. We'll get it aired up and see what's going on. Diff is looking kind of crusty. Could probably stand to be sandblasted and painted. No backing plates on over here. The brake shoes look to be probably close to a ½ inch of material on them. All matching Hercules drive tires. Okay, so we've got, looks like an APU unit. I'm assuming it's battery powered, and the batteries are either inside the frame rails or hiding in behind the skirt. We'll see if we can find those. Okay, so we've got somebody used a little bit of sandpaper to remove the decals on this panel. This has been screwed in with some fender washers, so it's secure. It just looks kind of wonky. We've got some old chrome on here. Definitely used sandpaper on that, if you can see that. Let's have a look underneath that door. So doors are getting kind of crusty there as well. Overall, the truck to me looks pretty tired cosmetically. I think what's important is how does it run mechanically, because obviously its days of being a pretty truck are over. Let's have a look in here and see what we got. Yeah, that door is not bad. A little bit of corrosion up in the front, and I don't see the APU unit hiding inside of here. So I'm not sure where it's at. Right now, we just lost our floor mat. Chase that down. Sorry about that. Okay, we got a couple of Goodyear tires up on the front. Get the hood popped up. We'll get a good look underneath the hood. If you're looking to buy this truck at this price point, it could be a good parts truck or just a good local truck. So let's see how it runs. Let's see if we can get the hood open. Actually, what's under the hood? So we've got a D13. 485 was the highest horsepower you could get before they went to the EPA 10 engine, which was a DEF. And you've got the iShift overdrive transmission. Okay, so over here we got some Goodyears with halo balancers. Goodyears are probably 90%, 80-90% tread. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, 80 to 90% tread on both sides. Okay, fuel filter looks new-ish. And obviously with this kind of mileage, You know, there's going to be a million parts on this truck that have all been changed at some point in time. So I think the main thing here is really not to get too deep into each of the individual components. More or less, let's just see how this thing runs. So I'm gonna hop in here. So we got a nicely worn leather seat. You can see here it looks like the old driver's seat is over there, wore out, and then they moved over the passenger seat and it's over in this spot now. And let's see what we got going. Give me just a minute. See if it's even going to start. Okay, we're on the second key. So we've got one key for the door and one key for the ignition, which is fine. 2.38 million kilometers. I'll do the mileage conversion in just a second. Let's have a look. One thing about the Volvo engines, they do tend to last forever. So get the cruise control up. Cruise seems to be working. Okay, let's have a look in here. On the mileage side, good. It built up air fairly quickly. 1.479 miles. Okay, so we got a power divider lock. We've got automatic climate control. Put in the automatic. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it's coming on. That's great. Okay, so we got the iShift with the economy performance button on it. Okay, we got. Oh, it's building up air nicely. That's nice. Okay, power windows. Those are working. Power mirrors. That one is, yeah, it's working. That's good. Okay, right hand side mirror is not working. Power locks are not working. Get in the back here and have a quick peek. Okay, so we've got, these are famous for braking. They're not bad. Let's have a look in here. Fridge is here. I'm not sure if it's working. It's at minimum a good cooler. We've got the workstation. Okay, so we do have remnants of a carrier APU. See if I can get it to turn on. That'll be a big bonus. I doubt it, being a nearly 20-year-old truck. And I don't see the auxiliary switch. It might be this one. It might be this one. That might be a secret starter switch over there. I'm not going to get into an APU for the purpose of this video. It's not doing anything here, so I'm going to give up. We do have an inverter. Does it work? Don't know. Cupboards open up here. Okay, we've got blower for the APU unit is over there, one of them anyway. And if we look at the intake here, you've got a Webasto airtop bunk heater. Looks like our table needs a little bit of repair because I see part of the handle laying on the floor. We've got a crack in the floor in the vinyl. So again, not new, not horrible, but definitely lots of little tiny things that probably aren't worth putting money into for a truck of this vintage. Have a look here. You can see we have a GPS mount there that seems to have cracked. Probably not ultra secure anymore. Most importantly, let's get underneath this thing and have a listen to the engine, see what's going on. So I'm going to get the oil filler cap off. Once we go around it, have a listen. I'll let you be the judge. Looks like it's got a new ECM on there and a wire harness. check the other side. Looks like it's had exhaust manifold gaskets. You can see it. We will get that looked at and make sure that it's not a major leak or anything that's going to spring. Could be, if I had to guess, I would say it's the clamp for the lower rad pipe. Because if it was the lower rad pipe itself, it would have burst for it to leak like that. So let's get the oil filler cap and have a look rather. Kind of incredible to think that a truck with this kind of mileage has so little blow-by. Overall, pretty decent. Looks like mechanically, engine-wise, the engine sounds healthy. Started right up, no blow-by, nothing major leaking out of this thing. We will get that coolant that appears to be dripping dealt with. Other than that, you've got a truck with 10 good tires, some rust on it at an amazing price point. It seems to be running good. So if you're interested, feel free to give us a call. It's Rob at Next Truck Sales. It's 844-489-8789, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.